Y'all take a look at this precious baby girl right here and tell me how anybody could ever hurt her. I'm going to go ahead and give a trigger warning for this video. Well, these two babysitters who are pictured here on the left are accused of beating this baby so badly that she was literally bleeding from her rectum before she died. This was in Memphis, Tennessee. 21-year-old Kia Moore and her boyfriend, 34-year-old Dejon Smith, were both arrested and charged with first-degree murder after Kia's 1-year-old niece, pictured here, was found deceased. The baby's name was Kaylee. The incident took place on Saturday, so yesterday, August 17th. The baby girl was rushed to a children's hospital at 3:00 a.m. that morning, and then she was pronounced deceased at 4:01 a.m. Reportedly, doctors said that the baby girl had a skull and neck fracture, a lot of bruising on her back, and rectal bleeding when they looked her over. When they looked further, they also found out that she had a brain bleed, a bruised kidney, blood in her lungs, and high enzymes in her liver that tend to go along with abdominal trauma. Reportedly, Kia's sister, Kiera Moore, had left her daughter, who had just turned 1, with her sister and her boyfriend at about 5 p.m. Thursday, and it was believed to be at her home. Reportedly, authorities found no baby food in the home, nor did they find a crib or a bassinet, so they didn't know where the baby was sleeping. Now, Kia and Dejon had statements that were not consistent with each other, and they both blamed each other for the baby's death. This was after they were arrested while they were being interviewed. Dejon claimed that he heard Kia yelling in the back room at the baby, and the baby was crying, and then he heard his girlfriend slammed the baby to the floor and into the walls and the wooden furniture at least 6 to 10 times. He also told police that when he asked his girlfriend what she was doing, she told him nothing, and that the baby was just getting on her nerves because she was crying too much. That's what babies do. He said when he entered the room, Kia stopped hurting the baby, but that he saw the baby was not responsive, so he started CPR and pouring cold water on her. When the baby didn't wake up, he said that Kia allegedly called a family member to come take her to the hospital. He also claimed that Kia told him the baby was hurt because she fell off the bed and hit her head on a nightstand. Now, as for Kia, she said she had to leave and left the baby alone with Dejon. She said when she came home, the infant wasn't responsive, and Dejon wouldn't tell her what happened. Instead, she said that he told her to say she fell asleep with the baby, holding the baby, and that the baby fell off the bed and hit her head. Well, that's what he said that she said. And she said that she did indeed call a family member to take the baby to the hospital, like Dejon said. Since they could not get on the same page and one of them was not telling the truth, police ended up arresting them both and charging them with first-degree murder, aggravated child ABUSE, and aggravated child neglect. Now, this is Kia's sister, the baby's mother, pictured here. Her name is Kiera, and she has posted a lot on social media recently. She has insisted that her sister was innocent and attempted to explain the rectal bleeding and the bruises. She stated, "Please, my sister did not do it." And listen to this crap. She stated, "My baby had birthmarks on her back that never went away. Her rectal bleeding is because she's so constipated." Does she not realize doctors know the difference in bruising and birthmarks? She went on to say that the baby's constipation was so bad she had to use Vaseline and would feed her a lot of greens to help her go to the bathroom. She then stated, "My sister didn't do SHIT. That's just the blank she lived with." So I guess she's blaming him, Dejon, for it. Police have not yet commented on her claims, though. I know she is heartbroken, as any mother would be, and she has posted on Facebook begging God to take her instead of her daughter. She stated that her reason for not giving up on herself is gone, and she doesn't know what to do now. This is heartbreaking. I know the first thing she should do is work to find justice for her daughter. I don't know who did it. It could have been one or the other, or it could have been both of them. But one or both of them are monsters. I truly hope more investigating can be done so the right form of justice can be served for this baby girl. My heart and prayers are with all who knew and loved this baby. For more true crime, be sure to give me a follow and check out my website at www.truecrimewithmegan.com.